service announcement followed me home the other day. I paid it, never mind. Go away. Shit so thick you can stir with a stick. Free Teflon, whitewash presidency. We're sick of being jerked around when they're on your sleeve. Broadcast me a joyful noise into the times, Lord, count your blessings. We're sick of being jerked around. We all fall down. Have you ever seen the televised St. Vitus subcommittee prize investigation dance? Those ants and pants glances right look behind the eyes. It's a hallowed hollow anesthetized. Save my honor, screw these guys. Smoke and mirror lock down. Broadcast me a joyful noise into the times, Lord, count your blessings. The papers wouldn't lie. I sigh, not one more. It's been a bad day. Please don't take a picture. It's been a bad day. Please, it's been a bad day. Please don't take a picture. It's been a bad day. Please, we're tugging.
Ciao a tutti e benvenuti su RadioJump con Keep in Mind. Keep in Mind è il primo progetto Erasmus Plus del Centro Diego Fabbri di Forlì in collaborazione con Argo Progettare l'Europa. Siamo qui con 40 ragazzi provenienti da 6 paesi europei: Italia, Slovenia, Polonia, Portogallo, Romania e li ho detti tutti, mi sembra. Benissimo. E stiamo organizzando una puntata radiofonica legata al giornalismo. Ci saranno 6, abbiamo ben 6 newsrooms che parleranno di sport, politica, cultura, Europa. Rimanete in linea con noi su RadioJump, anzi ringraziamo soprattutto RadioJump per questa possibilità. E subito dopo la canzone partiremo con la politica. Rem with Bad Day. So we are here with, what's your name?
Fabio from Portugal. And Rafał from Poland.
So, where are you from in Portugal and Poland?
I live in Braga, it's the north of Portugal.
I am from a small town from northeast, but I live in the capital, Warsaw.
Okay, perfect. So you are going to speak about politics, Europe. What's your subject?
Well, we will be talking about migration and migration in Forlì.
Okay, let's go.
So, as I said,
Today we'll be talking about migration, different immigrants, and their experiences living in Forlì. In our city, we have several foreign people coming from all over the world. Among them, there are labor immigrants, asylum seekers, and students. But first, let's see the perspective of someone who's just paying a visit. We have a really interesting story to share with you. A few days ago, citizens of our city have demonstrated that we are welcoming foreign people in the right way. I'm in the studio with Rafael, who's going to share his story with us. Rafael, welcome to RadioJump. Can you tell us about what you're doing here in Forlì?
I'm on the KEEPinMIND project about non-formal learning. There are people from different countries across Europe, but I'm from Poland.
And what do you think of this city?
It's very peaceful, and I really enjoy the silence, especially when you are coming from a big, busy, loud city.
We know that you've had this interesting experience in the past days. Can you share the story with us?
Yes, of course. We've been in Forlì already for 3 days, and we left mercoledì nel cuore around 2 a.m. During our walk, at some point, we realized that we don't know the direction of the ex-seminary where we were sleeping. On the crossroads, we stopped, and the boy on the bike looked at us, asked us if we were lost. We couldn't not admit that this is a fact. He called his father for directions, but he couldn't actually repeat it. He asked his father to come where we were and give us a lift. In 2 or 3 minutes, we were in the car thinking how lucky we were and couldn't thank enough to a father of our young servant.
So nice. And were there more people with you?
We went for the event all together, but we're going back home separately, and it was just me with Miguel, who is from Portugal.
Oh, how do you feel after such experience?
To be honest, I think this should be a natural way human behavior. In the world where bad news are all around us, it's very good to have some positives as well.
You're totally right, Rafael. It's good to have inspirational attitudes. Well, thank you very much, and thank you for sharing your experience.
Thank you.
So, thank you guys. We got something more to put on. Yes, the interview? No, not right now. So, okay. Now we go with Subsonica, nuova sessione.
Tutto si muove, non riesco a stare fermo. Tremando ti cerco in tutti i canali. Alta tensione, ma senza orientamento. Sbandando ti seguo in tutti i segnali.
we are again. Keep in mind, 6 newsroom from all over the Europe live in Forlì. Now we are with
Kevin. Hello, everybody.
And
Juliana. Hello.
Hello, Kevin and Juliana. Where are you from?
I'm from Italy,
I'm
and
from Portugal.
Where?
Braga.
I'm from Ancona, but I study here in Forlì since a long time.
Okay, perfect. So, what's your article about?
Migration, and in particular way about the Forlì immigration and Forlì migrant.
Okay, here you are. This is the microphone, so speak to us about immigration in Forlì.
So, as we know, people do not only immigrate for fun, work, education, or climate problems, but also for political reasons, such as war, genocide, or other personal endangering situation. A participant of our youth exchange, Tina from Slovenia, went out on the streets and talked to some refugees from Nigeria.
Let's listen to it.
Great effort to help him arrange the documents and status in Italy, but later on he received no assistance to integrate into community. He wants to work, but it's difficult to get trust and opportunity to survive. He thinks that the greatest obstacle is lack of communication, because he doesn't speak Italian and cannot afford a language course, but on the other hand, not so many locals speak English. Besides, he thinks that many people are ignorant and racist. They avoid African immigrants and do not include them into social life. So he's still in fear for his future, he told me, and concluded, I believe we are all brothers and sisters created by God.
Okay, last year almost 700 asylum seekers asked for the refugee status in Forlì. More than 14,000 foreign nationals lived in Forlì in 2015, of which the majority were Romanian, 3,000 of them. They represent the 12% of the overall population and the 27% of the people living in the city center.
Nevertheless, beside labor immigrants and asylum seekers, in 2016 there were 580 international students matriculated at the campus of Forlì, University of Bologna. Moreover, every year around 40 students from abroad enroll at a master on interdisciplinary research and studies on Eastern Europe. We tried to understand their experience as foreigners, interviewing some international students.
We have as Italians, I mean, most people are really close-minded, and the problem is mainly ours and not our people coming here, because maybe they try and we don't let them.
I come from Rome, and for example in Rome the situation about migrants is really worst, except for the students who come here to study but don't actually live here. They are not always so open-minded, but I've seen a lot of migrants they're not as integrated as they should be, but they are more integrated than in other places.
The main reason for labor migrations is wage difference between at least two geographic locations. Nevertheless, labor or economic migrations is actually one of the most frequent ones. Kevin had a chance to interview some labor migrants from Pakistan and China.
Yeah, there is a big community of Pakistani workers that own kebab shops and grocery stores and drugstores. They are very integrated in the community because of their social role in supplying local people that are no more interested in taking care of such activities. On the other side, the Chinese community is a bit closed, but in particular involved in the food sector and in the electronical one. The presence of labor migrants is fundamental because it created a multicultural environment and helped Italians to live in a more open society.
At the end, we can say that people are moving from other places for many different reasons. As human beings, it's important to welcome them, even if they look different or come from cultures different from our own. Open minds will always come together with open hearts. An united community works more efficiently and creates a better atmosphere to the city. Next time you see someone by your side needing help, just do it.
Just do it.
Okay, is everything fine?
Yeah.
We did it?
Yeah,
Okay.
we did it.
Thank you,
We
guys. You were amazing, and now
You too.
oh, thank you.
Can I
lovely.
say something sexy like, "Oh, guys, please listen"?
I don't know if
RadioJump.
Europe will be happy for this, but now a Romanian song, Ozone with Dragostea Dintei.
Really famous one. Oh, it's starting.
No, it's not starting.
It's not
Maybe we
starting.
put the Italian one, Machete.
Yeah, Il Fuggitivo by Salmo. The Slovenian new Salmo, so it's like kind of Slovenian song.
Okay, so it's like it's a present for them.
Siete all'ascolto del mixtape Machete 2012. Questo è un tributo alla nobile arte del writing. Questa va a chi rischia la vita ogni fottutissima notte. Orcopter Blaster. Senti questa traccia, figlio di puttana.
Giro lo snapback, dagli schiena super perfetta, gli ante vuoi cari flop su Bobcat. Auto imperfetto, il cerchio di Giotto da sopra a sotto tipo top to bottom. La vernice sulle scarpe, le teconi, marca il mio nome sul treno che parte. Ho le immagini impresse, ingoglio file incompresse, web style in VHS. Non ci sono più le jam, le crew. Dove hai finito face 2 e cop 2? Impassi dietro i treni, fiati di fiato se tremi per fare il writer, non basta che premi. La notte consiglia, non parlare bisbiglia. So che per ogni calamita la calamita blocca la biglia. Oggi mi piglia così, stanotte proteggimi, veglia su di me. E se arrivano gli sbirri dammi la spinta per correre più del dovuto. L'ultima lettera che scrivo. Mi hanno detto che la vita non è come un film, ma stanotte sono il fuggitivo. Stanotte proteggimi, veglia su. E se arrivano gli sbirri dagli la spinta per correre più del dovuto. L'ultima lettera che scrivo. Mi hanno detto che la vita non è come un film, ma stanotte sono il fuggitivo. Più del dovuto, l'ultima lettera che scrivo. Se la vita non è come un film, come mai sono fuggitivo? Stanotte proteggimi, veglia su di me. E se arrivano gli spiriti dammi la spinta per correre più del dovuto. L'ultima lettera che scrivo. Se la vita non è come un film, come mai sono fuggitivo? Yeah. Yeah. RadioJump.
Here we go again with the Lord of the Ring bass with
Danielle.
and hello Daniel. Where are you from?
I'm from Portugal.
Where specifically?
Braga, Portugal, the third city in Portugal.
Oh, perfect. And what are you going to speak about?
I'm going to speak a little bit about Forlì's events, cultural events.
Okay, let's go.
Forlì doesn't have many natural attractions, such as the seaside, mountains, or lakes, but a cultural hub is being created. Everyone is involved in this growing process: citizens, municipalities, students, and even visitors. Forlì Open Music, La Musica nel Tempo, happened last weekend, counting 24 hours with multiple music styles: jazz, pop, classical, and modern. Every Wednesday, from the end of May until July, everyone pumps to the heart of the city, joining Mercoledì del Cuore event. Many countries are represented by their musical culture. Palazzo Romagnoli is full of hidden treasures. First among them is the building itself. It now hosts a permanent exhibition about il Novecento, which is divided in 4 parts: Collezione Verzocchi, Wild, Morandi, and La Grande Romagna. The first part is undoubtedly the most important and was created after a project by Verzocchi himself. The entrepreneur had asked many artists active in that period to paint on the theme of work, so that he could collect the paintings in an exhibition. All of them were created by artists from Romagna, who were linked to the main artist movement in the 20th century. 2 days ago, Rai Radio 3 initiated their festival with the usual three main subjects: art, culture, and labor. This festival offers chances of reflection, narration, and spectacle. All of the transmissions are broadcasted live from Forlì to the national scope, Italian, Peninsula, and the Islands. Yesterday night, Patti Smith brought a breathtaking musical concert made of jazz, reggae, and psychedelic rock. Planning a visit to the San Domenico Museum, Art Deco, gli anni giugenti in Italia, is waiting for you. From 18 to the 18 from I'm sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Don't
from
worry.
From 11 to the 18th of June, Forlì goes beyond the national boundaries to expand itself to Europe. The museum hosts an exhibition dedicated to Italian Art Deco, an artistic style that has characterized the production of works of art in the 20s. For the upcoming events, next Tuesday, at the backyard of the primary school Bersani, an open-air cinema session will be offered to all the children of Forlì. The beginning of the movie is scheduled to start at 9 p.m. and kicks off the first event for the cycle, Bersani Sotto le Stelle. Va bene?
Oh yes, va benissimo.
These cartoon sessions will be running every Tuesday until the end of July. All of these events happening in the city of Forlì help raising cultural awareness and gather people together.
Thank you, Daniel. It's really nice to have you here. Want to say something in Portuguese?
Sim, obrigado a todos. Desculpem, scusa mio italiano.
Okay, thank you, Daniel. And now, el canto loco con 1,000,000 de cicatrices.
That was nice. Sorry,
Hoy vuelvo a encontrar mi corazón que lo tenía escondido dentro de un cajón, cerca del afecto y del manual de cómo hacerme un hombre. Y lo pasé tan mal mirando alrededor, estando tan perdido, fuera de control, cerca del peligro, sin equilibrio y perdiendo el norte. Y yo me pregunto por qué me quise tan poco, me encerré, dando vueltas y vueltas a algo que yo creé. Y por pensar tengo 1,000,000 de cicatrices, soy un escudo, soy hipersensible, una barrera al corazón. Y no me gusta haber estado así de triste, por paranoias yo me hice esas heridas en mi interior. Qué gran liberación me siento hoy al recorrer poquito a poco el corazón, que está más fuerte, sabe que quiere y ya no se esconde. Qué grande es verme hoy sin lo anterior, sintiéndome tranquilo, siendo lo que soy, inofensivo, sereno, amable y cariñoso. Y yo me pregunto por qué me quise tan poco, me encerré, dando vueltas y vueltas a algo que yo creé. Y por pensar tengo 1,000,000 de cicatrices, soy un escudo, soy Tengo un millón de cicatrices. Soy un escudo, soy hipersensible, una barrera al corazón. Y no me gusta haber estado así de triste. Paranoia yo me hice esas heridas en mi interior, 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 un millón de cicatrices.
So here we are. Keep in mind at RadioJump. We are live from the Jump Cafe pub in Forlì, and this is, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Rumenso. I come from Romania and I'm really enjoying these beautiful surroundings of Forlì.
Oh, thank you a lot, Lorenzo. So, what are you talking about? Culture, no?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about the culture, especially in Forlì and also in the whole Italy.
Okay,
so,
let's start.
Yeah, a couple of days ago we had a chance to meet with Miss Cristina Ambrosini, head of the cultural department of the municipality of Forlì, to talk about his role in taking care of the interest of the local community and promoting cultural development of his residents. What struck us most is the fact that the community itself is willing to promote the cultural valorization of the area. For instance, she told us about Mercoledì del Cuore, Literary Wednesday of the Heart, a summer event that takes place in the middle of the week to give everyone, students and seniors alike, the chance to gather. People have the opportunity to visit some museums and exhibitions of Forlì free of charge till 11 p.m. and to enjoy live performances, concerts and dancing events that take place in the main square Piazza Safi. The municipality of Forlì is demonstrating its innovative power in the culture-related fields with many different projects trying to satisfy the cultural cravings of the community. Miss Ambrosini also told us about the exhibitions called La Rotonda delle Idee, Giovani Artisti al Lavoro, which was inaugurated at Palazzo Romaglio. The idea is the sketches of the teenagers from the artistic high school, painted for the competition sponsors by the Bonfiglioli company, are put on display among the professionals' artworks at Verossi collection. What Miss Ambrosini wanted to convey was that the relationship with the arts is supposed to be our everyday food, and that it should give us the power to develop our sense of beauty, imagination and creativity. For example, the Art Deco, the Roaring Twenties in Italy exhibitions, where furnishings, sculptures, fabrics, jewels and garments from the 1920s are shown, combine modern artist styles with the fine craftsmanship and rich materials. We find out that Art Deco perfectly fits the luxury, glamour, exuberance, and faith in social progress that characterize Italy in general and Forlì in particular. It was an amazing experience for us to take part in all the great culture events that Forlì has to offer. The communality of the Mercoledì del Cuore, the ingenuity of La Rotonda della Idea, and the exquisiteness of the Art Deco exhibitions are what best defines Forlì's stances on culture. The work done by the municipality and Miss Ambrosini surely fulfills the needs for cultural identity and belongings coming from the community.
Thank you a lot, Laurentius. And now, finally, I think it's the time for the Romanian song that is Ozon Dragostea Dintei.
Haiduc și te rog, iubirea mea, primește fericirea. Alo, alo, sunt eu, Picasso, ți-am dat bip și sunt voinic dar să știi, nu-ți cer nimic. Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei, numai ei, numai ei, chipul tău și dragostea din tei. Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi, ei. Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei, numai ei, numai ei, chipul tău și dragostea din tei. Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi, ei. Te sun să-ți spun ce simt acum. Să pleci, dar numai ei, numai ei, numai ei, chipul tău și dragostea din tei. Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi, ei. Mai vrei să pleci, dar numai ei, numai ei, numai ei, chipul tău și dragostea din tei. Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi, ei. Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei, numai ei, numai ei, chipul tău și dragostea din tei. Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi, ei.
Keep in mind, sport. So we are with what's
Sofia from Portugal.
where in Portugal?
Coimbra. It's a student city.
Okay, and you?
I'm Giada and I'm from Italy.
Where in Italy?
Forlì, obviously.
Oh, really? You are born in Forlì?
No, I'm not. It's quite a complicated story, but now I'm living here.
Okay, it's okay. We will have maybe in the next in the next episode. Now we are going to talk about sport. Maybe about Forlì, capital city of the sport, 2018, right?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, listen, guys.
So our perspective was how sports in leisure time is seen here in Forlì by the student community. So it's a common scenario to feel lost when you start university. You are suddenly dropped in a war zone where you have to look out for yourself. Why? Because nobody will tell you where to go. This might be an exaggeration, but when it happens, it should be improved. So the University of Forlì community is a typical Italian example of a conflictuated student life, but where you have many opportunities to improve yourself. As a small town, Forlì offers students a wide range of things to do: nightlife, outdoor activities, culture, entertainment, and sports. However, it isn't that simple. We have here Giada from Forlì studying here international relations. She's 24 and she's going to explain.
We don't have any scholarships. The only scholarships we're given to students are from families with low salaries. And talking about transport, we don't have any discounts. Cinema as well. Even the canteen at university is very expensive, €7 per meal. If you don't have any support, a family that helps you financially, you're done. It's very difficult. Many students work and study at the same time, but it's hard. They take ages to finish school.
So what we think is that easy access should mean a positive discrimination for youngsters. You should be able to do anything you want, even with little money, or practice any sport. The best medicine for stress, a familiar word for students. Like the Italian tradition, sports and a healthy lifestyle are not a priority for the government. Contrary to this tendency, Forlì was chosen as a European capital of sport for 2018. So what the community is missing, more public facilities, low-cost gyms or amateur teams, is hopefully going to be developed. Students should be more encouraged to be more physically active. It improves every aspect of one's life, we think.
Okay, thank you girls. Want to say something to your family?
Well, eat well and practice sports to live a longer life.
Okay, thank you. And now the song from Poland. Sorry, Polish, for my, accent. It's Kia Bregovic, BM Ro.
Kiedyś byłam różą dla twojego serca. Kiedyś byłam różą twoją, cierniem jestem dziś, gdy się przyglądasz mi. Nie kobietą Bóg mi daje, Bóg mi odbiera. Kiedyś różą byłam, lecz nie jestem teraz. Od czasu do czasu, jakbym słyszała nadal, jak przechodzisz przez mój próg. Miły, od czasu do czasu, choć wiem, że nie mam prawa, bo nie jestem twoja już. A na moim dachu gniazdo znów ożyło. Do domu bociany wróciły, a ja śniłam znów, że jak one tu. Ty wrócisz miły, Bóg mi daje, Bóg mi odbiera. Kiedyś różą byłam, lecz nie jestem teraz. Od różą byłam, lecz nie jestem teraz.
Keep in mind, live from Forlì, and we are going to talk about free time. So, who are you?
I am Sabina, I'm from Romania. This is the third time I'm here, so I have a few important things and interesting things to say about it.
Okay, so this will be like an interview, and so Sabina, let me know, how is Forlì in the eye of a foreigner? What did you like the most?
Well, I like the fact that the city is kind of small, you know, and you can actually see how people are. They are so welcoming. They try to help us with everything we needed, because we had activities and we had to talk with them. We talked with people at the university. We found a lot of things about events and everything that happens here. So it's kind of nice, you know. And then we also had the Mercoledì del Cuore. We were here for the festival, and it was like a really, really awesome experience for us. I liked so much the fact that they had in different piazza.
Yes.
They had different type of music for everybody, so it was really entertaining.
And what did you visit?
Well, this week we visited the Safi Piazza. I kind of like it because it's like, you know, cars are not allowed to go there.
Yes.
So you kind of walk freely, you see the buildings, you can take pictures, you can do everything you want. We also saw the Basilica of San Mercuriale, and we went up in the tower, so that was really, really breathtaking for us. And then we went to some Domenico Museum. They have such a beautiful art deco exposition right now. So if you're close by, just visit it.
Okay, what do you think links Forlì to the rest of the country?
Well, you know, walking around town, we saw a lot of Romanesque and Baroque architecture. So it's kind of like the style of Italy, because I've also been to Rome, and the architecture is similar. And I like the fact that the community here is really, really strong. You can see people helping each other.
Okay, did you find any similar things between your hometown and Forlì?
Yeah, the funny thing is I'm living in a small town also, so you can see the same kind of community, you know, people trying to be there for each other, and we also have festivals, and you can see the whole town there.
And one important thing, how was the food and the restaurant?
Well, you're in Italy, so the food, you know, the pizza and the pasta, incredible. But what I liked the most was the ice cream, so.
Okay. And did you speak to people from Forlì? How was it?
Yeah. We were lucky enough to find people knowing English at the university. So it was like a really, really good discussion with them, finding more about the city.
Okay. And what will you always remember about Forlì?
Well, for me, probably the most important, the most interesting memory is gonna be the festival Mercoledì del Cuore, because we danced a lot.
Yes, you really enjoyed the Mercoledì del Cuore.
Yeah, I think everybody here enjoyed it. It's nice that you have it like for 2 months in summer.
And what would you recommend? Would you recommend Forlì to somebody?
Yeah, sure.
Yes?
Yeah, sure. There are
Why?
a lot of people. There are a lot of people that wanna, you know, just escape the big cities for one day. So Forlì, it's the best.
Okay, if you would have the opportunity to return to Forlì, would you?
Yeah, of course I would come back to see my friends and everybody I met here. I like the city, so I would definitely be back.
So, can you describe last one? Can you describe Forlì in 3 words?
Yeah, well, it's very welcoming, magical, and beautiful.
Okay, thank you, Sabina. Want to say something in Romanian?
Mulțumesc mult pentru o săptămână superbă. Vă pup!
Okay, thank you. And now there is a present for our Slovenian friends that have to leave a little bit earlier than us. So, this is Omar Naber, On My Way.
You've all been very kind, but I made up my mind. Now I'm about to leave you all behind. I'm feeling so alone, I'm turning down my tone. Before the rise of sun I will be gone. the dawn I will be gone. On my way, I'm never coming back, and I'll pray I'm never gonna cry. World is calling out tonight, telling me I'll be alright. Lights will guide you through the night. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. On my way, I'm never coming back, and I'll pray I'm never gonna cry. World is calling out tonight, telling me I'll be alright. World is calling out tonight, telling me I'll be alright. Lights will guide you through the night. On my way.
So this is the end. Thank you everybody. Keep in mind we'll finish right now. Grazie a tutti, thank you all, grazie a tutti quelli che hanno partecipato, che hanno reso possibile questa meravigliosa puntata radiofonica. Voglio ringraziare il Centro Diego Fabbri, Argo, il Comune di Forlì e tutti i nostri partner europei. Ma Keep in Mind finisce qui, però probabilmente ritorneremo, chi lo sa, ci vediamo magari il prossimo anno. Goodbye everyone, this is the last song. This is an Italian song about travel, so enjoy Europe, enjoy trips, and travel a lot. This is Marco and this is Keep in Mind. Negrita, rotolando verso sud.
Ogni nome è un uomo ed ogni uomo è solo quello che è. Scoprirà inseguendo le distanze dentro sé. Quante deviazioni, quali direzioni, quali no. Prima di restare in equilibrio per un po'. Sogno un viaggio morbido dentro al mio spirito e vado via, mi vita così sia. Sopra un'onda stanca che mi tira su, mentre muovo verso sud. Sopra un'onda che mi tira su, rotolando verso sud. Continente vivo, desaparecido solo qua. Sotto un cielo avorio, sotto nubi porpora. Mille fuochi accesi, mille sassi sulla via. Mentre un eco piano da lontano sale su, qua giù. Un pianto lungo secoli che non ti immagini, è polvere di polvere, polvere di polvere, di storia immobile. Sopra un'onda stanca che mi tira su, mentre muovo verso sud.
gode ed ogni cosa va da sé.